have this picture of me back when, let's see, 1988 or 1989 or so. And I wanted to scrapbook it. And I don't have like papers or embellishments. I don't have a whole lot of stuff that matches it. So I'm going to try to make my own and just kind of see where it goes. So I'm going to put you on fast forward and we'll just see how this turns out. Thanks. Okay guys, so the first part of this is pretty self-explanatory. I just got a piece of the 8.5 by 11 Amy Tangerine paper with the cameras on it, and I'm using my watercolors to color in some of the cameras, and I'm doing them in red and excuse me, red and black, and maybe like some of them are gray. And I'm not being real careful. I'm not worried about going outside of the lines because it's just kind of abstract, you know. And I'm blotting up the water with the paper towel so that it's not too wet. I didn't want the colors to be really dark, or, you know, and I also didn't want the paper to warp. And I was really surprised because the paper didn't warp at all. So I guess as long as you don't use too much water, it's okay to color on this kind of paper. So I really speeded this part up so that you wouldn't have to sit here and be bored by watching me color. I think I put it on like 10 times the real speed or something. And I'm going to slow it back down to regular fast forward now so that you can watch the process of the page being put together. So I cut that camera paper into a matte size for my photo. And I'm trying to decide now what papers I'm going to use as layers on the page. And I decided to go for this star paper by Bella Boulevard. It is really bright and cheerful and pretty, and I just really love the contrast of the colors up against the black. So I'm going to go ahead and use that, and I wanted to use my new roller stamp with a chevron on it, and I went a little crazy and went over it several times and just kind of tried to make it look a little messy. I was just trying to make it look artsy, if that makes any sense at all. I didn't want it to be like a perfectly straight chevron, you know, stamp. I just wanted it to be like kind of haphazardly stamped on there. So that's what I came out with. And now I'm going to go ahead and map my photo on some paper to make it stand out a little bit. It was just kind of blending into that camera paper a little too much. So I matted that on the yellow polka dot paper. And I forgot to color in parts of a couple little cameras on the ends. So I'm just doing that real quick right now. And this picture was taken about 1989 or so. I was in a fashion show for Mary Kay. A lady that I worked with was a Mary Kay representative, and we lived in West Palm Beach, Florida. And she had this big fashion show that she was so excited about, and she asked me if I would be one of her models. So, you know, of course I said yeah, because I thought it would be, you know, lots of fun. And back then I was into modeling, and I was even trying to act a little bit. I got a couple parts on shows like Superboy and stuff like that, just as like extras and stuff, you know, nothing big. And so I agreed to do it, and she got to go to the store and pick out all these clothes, because the store that sponsored her had, you know, really nice clothes and fancy dresses and stuff. And I can't find the photo of the nighttime wear, whatever you call it, because I got to wear this really fancy black dress, and then I had to wear this outfit, which was a work outfit. So we had 3 different outfits. One was work, one was play, like casual, and then one was fancy. And I can only find this one photo from the fashion show. So this was taken in the hotel room where I was getting ready before we went out to walk the runway. So right now I'm doing some journaling, just talking about what this picture was, and a little bit about the fashion show and how I didn't win, because there was a prize for, like, if you got chosen, 3 people won something, and of course I didn't win, but I didn't really care. I was just happy to be in it and just thought it was a fun experience. So I'm just going to journal about that. And you saw me put that Smile Big sticker on there, and I put some foam tape on the back so that it would be popped up along with the photo, because I popped the photo up on foam tape as well, I think. If not, then I will. So now I'm looking through my little snap stickers and seeing if there's anything that I want to use. And I decided that I wanted to use one of my little clothespins. I always forget about those little clothespins that I bought, and I'm trying to use them up, so I grabbed a black one and just stuck it up there for no reason, and I kind of don't like it now that it's there, but I hot glued it on there so I can't take it off. But it's not real noticeable, so it's not a big deal. So I have this little camera, and I'm going to put some foam tape on that so it'll pop up as well. And I think next I'm going to do the title. Am I doing the title? Oh, I kept trying to use that flare button and it just didn't work. Oh, I have these chipboard stickers from October Afternoon. It says Best Day Ever in it in a little picture frame, and I put that on the left-hand side of the photo. So now I'm going to do my title, and I'm using Amy Tan +1 thickers, and I just cut that part out so you didn't have to watch me lay down every sticker or every thicker. So that's my title, Mary Kay Fashion Show. And then I went back to those snap stickers, and I used a cloud with a little heart in it and a little camera circle stamp that says snapshot. And then I'm putting some mist on the background just to give it some more oomph because it was kind of looking plain. And that's my layout. So here's a close-up. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.